Hey guys, and welcome to part 7 of the Resident Evil 2 Remake playthrough. We've just finished our final journey to the police station. Say goodbye to the police station as we're no longer coming back here. On our way back down to the sewers.
It's back to the shithole. Literally, in this case.
And somewhere out there, Wesker is wondering if someone was rummaging through his desk.
I've been looking for I've been looking for that picture, but I've only had 7 minutes to look.
Yeah, it's just like, I sense a disturbance.
Interpret. And now I'm going to show off a recently new costume. It's the blocky 1988 looking Claire Redfield, and this skin is completely free.
Yeah. I love how the hands don't close, they're just like...
No, wait till you see when we get to the downstairs where it's dark and you see the flashlight, the fingers don't close around the flashlight. You'll see it.
Even when you aim with a gun.
I mean, like... it's like he's going...
Levitation!
Magnetic hands.
And this is also appearing in in-game cutscenes as well.
The only problem is that there's no facial animation on it.
Well, I think that's what it was back in the PlayStation 1 days.
No.
Anyway, but the STARS badge in here, what do we get? The suppressor for the machine gun.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to take the badge off. There we are. Combine that with the machine gun. Look at that.
This isn't as much use as it is in the B scenario, the suppressor upgrade, because it actually does like stop the lickers from hearing your shots, as well as not alerting Mr. Prick to your location.
Oh, you
So
wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know
scenario.
that because at the sewers, none of the lickers make an appearance in the sewers. It's like the G creatures replaced the lickers.
We'll see the lickers again in the lab.
Alright, later on.
And your ponytail's clipping.
Yeah. Also, Leon gets his blocky costume too.
Yeah.
Right.
Place where you use the STARS badge that has an upgrade for Leon as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's for the Magnum.
As for the Magnum, the big toys that Andrew doesn't get to play with.
Okay, it was the Rook piece. I thought it was the Bishop piece. So once you've finished everything here, just grab that and make your way back.
I'm a little concerned that you're bragging about how Andrew doesn't get to play with your big toy.
Oh god, don't take it out of context,
God
Sean.
damn it, Sean.
Given what you did in the last part, you've got no right to talk.
Yeah, I'm a hypocrite.
There you go, fucker.
And yes, we're talking about the one that went over your head, Stephen.
Yeah, sorry, it's probably for the, that's probably for the best.
But you know what? It provides good banter. Right, let's make our way down to this hallway. Well, sewer hallway.
You can see the joints where the limbs
are
are
moving
joined
in
together.
Aye.
It's like if I just if I just cut Claire in half, she would still be alive.
Aye.
Right, let's move our way down here
So it
now.
would just be the legs walking, and the flashlight would be, and the weapon would be floating in midair.
Aye.
Right, let's continue on down here. There's your alien reference.
Yep.
Also, that humming you can hear, that's the G creatures walking around.
I hate this part. Sucks because there's a whole gauntlet of G embryos down here.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the first 2, and then there's one that's going to come through the pipe. I'm just going to run by it, because I won't have enough ammunition to take them all out.
You can actually run by them when they do that animation where they're springing up from the water if you time it right. But
Yeah.
It's really hard to do.
But once you destroy that eyeball on their shoulder, that's it.
Kind of hard to see it with it on fire.
Aye, but then you know it's always on the right shoulder, so aim for their right shoulder.
Now
So.
the fire does actually do damage over time to the enemy.
Oh, I'm sorry, their left shoulder, my bad.
Aye.
Yeah, the fire from the flame rounds actually does do damage over time to them.
Yeah, it
So,
does.
I've actually been saved by zombies who were on by that because zombies that were on fire who grabbed me then died to the flame damage. So it's like, oh, sorry, I can't grab you anymore. I'll just die now.
I think that's it there, actually. There
Yeah,
we go.
the sound effect.
There we are.
It was like that distinctive sound effect the hunters made in the original game.
Now, when you go here, you get machine gun ammo. I believe for Leon, you get magnum ammo.
I didn't even see that there was ammo there, so I probably missed that in all my runs.
Ah, well. Right, this one that spawns from the pipe, I'm just going to run by it.
And what did they do in the B scenario? Put a zombie right there, where Andrew's standing right now. Because, yeah, apparently it wasn't hard enough.
Aye, because I take a B scenario is just get fucked,
B
kids.
scenario is just stupid hard.
But
not
I think that's
the
the way they make it compromise, because the B scenario technically is a little bit faster than the A scenario.
It's weird though, because the B scenario in the original was nowhere near as difficult. It was a lot more fun because Leon got to play or Claire got to play with the
All the good shit.
much earlier. Like, you go into one of the offices, and the Magnum is literally in a locker.
Right, what we have to do for this puzzle is you just have to do a little bit of reorganization with the rook pieces and sort out how you're going to escape here.
You're going to be throwing away a couple of items here if you want the next weapon.
So you see here it requires the queen. You just put the queen in there and a door opens.
You need at least 4 inventory slots here if you want to get everything important in this room.
Another thing they add in the B scenario here, I believe they add 2 zombies in here when in the A scenario it's only 1. So now we got ourselves trapped. We need to figure out, okay, here's the queen and king rook pieces. Well, queen and king. Let's get the fuck out of here. But before we do that, we're gonna kill this zombie to get him out of our way. Plus, you can see it on my left side there. That's where the spark shot is. For Leon, he will get the flamethrower.
Hey, Claire, give me a hug. I'm lonely. I've been stuck down here for 10 hours.
Look at the fingers when she's holding the flashlight.
Bonus points if she makes all those funny motions like they did in the original games when they were talking. Like they would wave their arms about and stuff.
Also, that symbol on the back of her coat is supposed to be saying "Made in Heaven."
Yeah, it's a Queen reference.
It's also in the default costume, but it's bolted into the lever itself. There we are. He's not going to get
Why
back
couldn't
up.
that have happened earlier when you really need it?
It's random.
7 shots later, critical headshot. Oh, thanks. It's like when it's like when you get a critical hit in Pokemon on the enemy when they're literally on their last piece of health.
And we put the king piece in here, and here we have the spark shot. This is the most effective weapon to use against the G's for Claire anyway. But apart from that, I can't think of anything else.
You gotta do some pretty clever reorganization here to get out of here with both of the plugs and the spark shot.
And I think I realised that, and I said, you know what, I'm going to have to waste one of my healing items.
Yeah, do this quick. If you're... I'll discard the 1 flame right now.
I'll just use one of my healing items. I've got plenty in the iron box anyway. So this is what you have to do to get yourself out. Put the queen piece in here. Then go through the back there. We'll go through the door that opens, not through here. Go in here. Put the king piece in. Go back out. Grab the queen. Then go around all the way around in a big circle to grab the king. And that's you out.
Up and down and all around.
Who
designs this fucking place?
I would say Mr. Trevor, but he was the architect of the mansion. I would say Umbrella, because this is their secret facility to the lab.
Blaming a guy who can't... blaming a dead guy for something that he didn't even make. You guys have sunk to a new low.
Right, that's how it's got all the rook pieces, now all the chess pieces. I keep getting them mixed up. Right, here's me showing the effectiveness of the spark shot. Just aim it at the eyeball, then you've got to keep the aim down at sight while it's doing the sparking, and then it'll explode.
Yeah, just hold the button.
Well, you don't hold the aim. No, you don't hold the fire button. You just hold the aim button in the direction, and then.
No, I'm pretty sure the tutorial for it just says hold L2, like just to keep the.
You hold L2 like the aim button, so that the spark shot does its stun until it explodes.
One thing that sucks about the spark shot, it's not got much range, so it is possible to completely miss shots entirely.
Yeah. Like if your target misses, you won't be able to charge it up.
And if you get too far away after you attach one of the shots to it, the wire on it will just snap.
And you can see why I meant by this is the most effective. It stuns them in place. Sometimes it may take 2 shots, but that's only because the needle itself is not close to the eyeball. But once it's done for good. And apart from that, I can't think of any more uses of the spark shot besides a backup if you've run out of ammo.
I use it just to get some of the ivies out of the way sometimes later on.
I didn't know it worked on the ivies.
Yeah, it does. It's a weapon! I would hope it would work on an enemy. You dumbass.
Right, watch out, this zombie's gonna pop from the corner.
Yeah, this one fucking catches me all the time.
Yep.
I love how her face just remains static throughout that. It's like, oh!
Oh, excuse me.
The only thing that would be even scarier is if it actually did go to the black background when you die. Well, that's just like the original game.
Another thing I have to say, a minor complaint about the costumes is when you change them, they don't show the weapons on the character's back compared to the normal costumes.
They have magical pockets, don't you know?
Right, I'm just going to discard store the spark shot for now, and now we're going to play what's in this cassette tape from the Umbrella Soldiers that we saw earlier.
Oh, please, stop.
Someone said better days.
You think?
No.
I'm sorry, I took all the wine.
No, I don't get what he's doing. Is he eating the virus, or is he
He's
just...
straight up, like, he probably just shattered all the vials by slamming them in his chest and absorbed them that way.
That's how the virus spread around the city, the rats. Into the water supply.
Fucking rats.
What's that?
Oh, rats!
Oh, speaking of the rats, the initial reveal trailer for the game was perfect, because
Aye.
it showed the first part of that trailer was through the perspective of a rat.
Yeah, that's what I liked about that.
No, the pawn, you just leave the pawn in that one spot.
I'm taking it out to make sure that I have all 6 of them.
Examined. Right.
Yeah, all examined, so I know which one it
Because
is.
if you don't examine them, it just says electronic part.
This is what I always do. I always take them out and then I examine so I could say, okay, this is pawn, bishop, knight.
Aye.
And yes, in the B scenario, this is different as well, and I fucking hate it.
Here's
Pawn
to
sucks no
unlocking
matter
door.
what.
I lost the thing that tells you how to unlock the door to the U area during the last mad dash of a transfer.
In other words, I'm fucking dumb.
And here's your note here. Pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and rook are opposite each other too. So for this side, it's knight, and then it's rook, and then bishop for this side of the wall.
This took forever for me to figure out the first time. I hate it. Like, this puzzle sucks no matter what. And the solution is different in the B scenario.
Yes, it is.
It's
No.
like,
So here it's pawn, and then I believe it's queen, and then king, and that should open the door. Numerous playthroughs, sometimes I always get the king and queen mixed up.
Yeah.
But there you go, first try.
Alright, Sherry. On my way.
grab some healing items because
Yes,
you're gonna need
because
them.
there's a boss fight coming up. I'm gonna take the spark shot with me just in case.
Alright.
Plus, another thing about the spark shot, there's very rare ammo for it. Out of the entire game, you only get 2 cartridges.
Alright.
Two refills of it.
Yeah, you only get 2 refills of the spark shot, which is much better than the original. Like, what was it in the original? You only got the one weapon. There was no ammo for it, and every time you fire a shot, it uses 5%.
Yeah, you couldn't reload it at all. Like, I think there was ammo originally planned to be in it, but it was scrapped.
Aye.
So it's like, what you use is what you get.
Make sure to grab some herbs here. There's a blue one here. There's a green one just further up the corner, and then in the next room there's a red one. You may notice I'm packing 3 healing items. Yes.
Well, you did say it was the boss.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I
is
think
it-
I recognise this area.
But to the final boss.
No, can I just say that to get the next door open, you're just entirely fucking up with the entire city's power supply.
Yeah.
Just random, and that's it.
No, it's like, no. Cut to, what was it, Mr. Bean in the Christmas special, when he tests out a light, whatever it is, and he unplugs a power supply and the whole power for the Christmas tree lights or whatever go off, and then he turns it back on.
Now here's me attempting to do a speedrunning trick, but it fails on me.
Yeah, this sometimes doesn't work, which is annoying.
What the speedrun trick does is that as soon as the door is slashed, you throw a hand grenade, and then it make sure the hand grenade hits the next door of that railing. What it would do is it immediately skip all of this and transfer William to that door to rip it, initiating the boss fight. But if you fail, you have to avoid his claw swipes until he eventually decides to open the door.
Now, in the original game, I think he did this when you were in the cable car on the way to the lab, was it?
Now you see when he pulls a Bane voice, that's when he opens the door.
Batman, are you out there?
But run by him and just run from here.
I've known you wouldn't die.
You can't fight him at this point.
Yeah.
Hey guys, did you like having to use heavy cargo to kill the tyrant on the plane in Code Veronica?
Well, we're gonna do it again. So that's our strategy for this. We have to use that big massive crate there to knock him off.
This is hands down the most annoying boss fight in the game.
Because yes, if you are unfortunate to be in the line of sight when it comes back, it kills you.
Yeah, it knocks you off. Can't he also throw you off?
I don't think so. He's never done that to me before. Although I'll never forget my very first playthrough of this game, actually.
You got stuck in a dead game.
I got stuck in a dead game because I had no healing items at this point. I did not know the strategy, and every time I died, the game respawned me in danger.
Even when he had to finally select assisted difficulty, still wouldn't give him his health back. So yeah, I had to reload a save
And start again.
So I think that's why you don't just over it seems every time.
Aye. And there is an achievement or slash trophy for this boss fight where you got to do enough damage so that you can only use the crane once.
Yeah, you have to kill him with a crane.
Yeah, you can't kill him with any other means.
Just like the Veronica Tyrant, actually.
What to do for that trophy? See, when you see him staggering in pain, that's, I would say, do that at least twice, then use the crane once, and you should be fine.
Right, so you don't have to hit him with the crane multiple times.
You can do it multiple times. Like usually it takes 2, but if you don't want to wait, if you want to save time speedrunning, that's what you do.
I hate the range on a lot of his attacks here. It's almost impossible to dodge some of them.
Right, one more
I
time.
hope that's enough time.
Let's hope so.
You can stun him with a flash grenade, but it only stuns him for like 2 seconds.
I'm just getting ready.
Compared to the... Yeah, you're gonna need to use that.
Oh, you fucker! I remember shouting that when I was in recording because I was not like, oh, you bastard, why did you do that? I'm not sure if that's an insta-kill move when he grabs you, actually.
I don't know. Maybe he throws you off or something, I don't know.
I watched the range on those claws.
You know what the most fucked up thing is? William's normal human head is like right in the chest area.
Aye, on his left side.
And his hands are in the middle part there as well.
Oh, but I would say that, well, then it gets worse.
Oh, yes.
It's like the G doesn't know when to stop. Right, at this point I'm equipping the flash
grenade.
grenade.
At this point it's a mercy to actually kill William.
There you are. That should deal with him. And that's him.
So he's like Frank West, he just won't fucking die.
Did you notice how his model moved to the side a bit?
Yeah.
This can be defeated by a box!
I covered wars! I just love the fact that William's voiced by TJ Rotolo. And so many memes have been made because of it.
I'm so sorry, Sherry. This is taking forever.
She too is talking. She must be talking about Devil May Cry 5's release.
Because at this point, recording, how many days is it?
3 days. 3 days. Just 3 more days. Oh.
But you've waited this long. Calm down.
Yeah, 3 more days is nothing compared to the fucking decade.
10 years, aye.
Yeah, 10 years since the last good one.
Oh, now she's worried.
Aye, now.
Yeah.
But she's doing the wrong thing. Not going to Sherry.
Yeah.
Just shouting. Aye, I'll just shout over the town line. Hopefully she can hear me.
Sherry, are you alright?
My daughter's not.
Oh boy.
Oh crap.
My daughter's not your concern. Yeah, it is now, bitch.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, she's not looking good.
Yeah, unfortunately doesn't keep the blocky costume in the camera there.
Yeah, you've just heard that.
Infected.
Yeah, she's been implanted by her dad.
You don't understand. William is
Oh, I don't understand. Joe Baker comes out of nowhere.
No, please understand.
Wait.
So if Sherry's not treated,
In my lab.
She'll mutate.
It's not
just like her dad. That's what it has to be because the DNA of the G-Virus has to match. So therefore, close blood
Yeah,
relative.
she does have more time though than the other ones.
Supplies are at stake. Sherry, Mommy loves you so
Yeah, her eye is like full on yellow. and
Yeah,
everything.
and I think later on, if you don't hurry, it gets worse.
There's no time limit on it though.
Fucking kidding me.
Can you imagine that they did they actually, and that could be a reference to the Outbreak series in some fashion, in some form or fashion.
Because I care.
Sherry, why is your thumb clipping through my arm? I think something went right through me.
It's so weird seeing the high polygon 1080p model of Sherry being carried by the blocky RE2 Claire 98 Claire.
You can't use your weapons at this point. All you have to do is just carry
Yeah,
Sherry.
so if you
no
missed
shit.
any, items, you
You
gotta
can't go
wait.
back.
No, you can. You have to wait though.
You're gonna be fine.
Well, yeah, what you can do, yeah, I've just realised you can go to the cable car and then go back and
But
track
if
it.
you're doing a like S plus like run where
can't.
you can't afford to lose time,
Or if you just have everything ready, just go for it.
well, the S rank requirements all suck on the B scenario because what was it, 3 hours exactly? So you pretty much, if you're going for the S rank on that, you have to skip the upgrade that you get by going back to the RPD. It's bullshit because you have half an hour less to get the S rank.
How convenient that there's a cable car right here that leads to Umbrella's lab.
Wasn't this where G2 attacked in the original game?
No, it was an elevator, it was a train, and there was an elevator that went down.
No, what about when he
It's fine.
shoved the claw through the ceiling? Like, I'm convinced that might have been a cable car.
Maybe. All I remember when you go down to the lab from the sewers in the original, it was a train on a roundabout. You think it's a railway track, but it's an elevator.
And if Leon's in his alternate outfit, and you survive the 5-hit string from that, the pants save you. Like in the SGB run.
So now we're on to the last area of the game, folks. There's no turning back at this point.
Yeah, once you activate that, that's it. So make sure you've got everything you need.
And yes, Sherry's been given Claire's jacket. You wouldn't know that because I'm using the low polygon model.
Yeah, which still has her jacket on.
The jacket's actually different in the classic, like the remake version of the classic outfit.
I wonder if that's a reference to Go Veronica. You saw that Sherry said your jacket's so warm. And remember when Steven dies, it's like, you're so warm. Maybe that's a reference. A little nod.
Are you kidding me? You were doing just fine without
You
me.
gotta be
I
kidding
came
me.
along and got you all sorts of trouble.
Take a shot at how many times I say that in this game.
I have something of yours.
No, the way Steve says in Veronica.
Oh, you think wait till you see how the medal looks on the low polygon model when it does a close up.
Oh.
Like, it's sentient. It's a magical object. I don't even need to use my fingers to move objects.
That's funny. That kind of
My
like
God, I can
highlights.
use the force.
That kind of highlights the fact that they program the object to turn around itself, but it's not the character's hands manipulating the object.
Would that be a bit lazy?
No, it's just one of those things
Hang in there,
that's
okay?
been present in a lot of games, actually. Claire, you look so low poly. What happened?
And why did that pendant move on its own?
Oh man, now part of me wishes I'd used Leon's 98 in the cutscenes as well. Because I do show off Leon's equipment as well.
Onto the Umbrella Labs. This is where the G-Virus was
Hold
produced.
on, Sherry. It's okay.
Underneath in this lab somehow is under the police station.
Exactly, under the police station, which is underneath the sewers.
I think that might be Karen Strassman voicing the computer announcer. Like, I'm sure it's the same tone of voice she uses for like the news reporter in Revelations 1, was it?
I can't tell.
It's because I've heard her in quite a few things.
Welcome to Umbrella. Please enjoy our tune of Rihanna's song. Because that's all we play, all day long.
And then you just hear and then you like round the corner and then the guy in charge of playing the radio just asks you to kill him. Because he's gone insane.
Right, for this lab area, we're gonna find the vaccine for the G-Virus to cure Sherry, but we're gonna have to leave her at this point.
Yeah.
Gotta be it.
We've got a plot point similar to this
Hey, Sherry.
halfway through RE3 as
gotta
well,
go.
actually.
Claire, your thumb's coming through my head.
It's okay. Want
back
me to
soon.
levitate the medal again? You
Now
can
we
see
get the
the
ID
joints
list.
on the lens.
Oh,
Yeah. Way to go, Andrew.
Inventory management not your strong suit then, is it?
Let me get... You fuck up.
unfortunately, I don't do the walk of shame.
You should.
Yeah, to use the devil anti-viral agent that I referenced to Tell Me Cry by any chance.
Yes. This email is automatically generated. Blah 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 blah. This basically tells you the antivirus that they made in here.
Yeah, so they're not so stupid they haven't come up with an antidote for what, or a vaccine for what they've done.
So let's take one more trip back to the iron box, and then I can grab that ID wristband.
Moron.
Honestly, they're not so stupid that they don't create a vaccine, and yet they have the vaccine and still get fucked.
Right, here we are. Log in for the day. Anthony White, Desmond Locke. Too bad it's not Desmond Miles.
Just about to say.
Wayne Lee.
Wayne Lee.
One guess what's happened to him.
Let's find out. We're gonna explore this lab. We're gonna explore the lab now. Now here I'm gonna finally sort what I don't need so I can then get that ID wristband.
Way to ruin the
It's
moment.
inventory management. It's a crucial part of the
Dump
game.
the 6 handgun bullets into the box. You don't need those. You have a full set of handgun ammo.
I need them. I might need them for extra. Remember, you're not the
You
one.
have a full set of handgun ammo.
I don't care as long as I have one space. That's all that matters. There we go. Now this will allow us to access doors with that wristband. Can you imagine if after you go that you thought the ID wristband was enough, and then it goes handprint identification, please.
No, no wait. In the original, wasn't there a retina scanner you had to use as well? But there was like a corpse already nearby that you could use. If I'm right, I'm probably horribly butchering that.
Now, what that file explained was that in order to access more areas, we need to find the electronic chips. We combine them with the wristband, and it allows us to access more areas. As I sort out like item management after that abysmal way to ruin an emotional scene, I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in the next part.